Now let's see how to compile and run Java program. See this flow of compilation and execution. Take your Java file by using Java compiler. Have your file name as assume as csc.java. By using Java compiler, after compilation, class file will be generated. Java virtual machine or Java interpreter available inside virtual machine will be converting your class file into machine codes or machine executable instruction, hence we will be getting the output. So this is the flow of execution of Java source file from Java to ones and zeros. Compilation. Java program is compiled by Java C tool, which is a tool available inside JDK and JRD. Compiler generates a bytecode class file. So here compiler generates class file, and this class file can be called as bytecode or intermediate code. The bytecode or intermediate code is interpreted or converted as a machine code. This bytecode or intermediate code converted by JVM or Java interpreter as a machine codes are ones and zero. So this is how the Java compilation and execution. Here is the flow of compilation. Already we have seen this also. Take your Java file, Java compiler, Java C tool actually converts your .java file into .class or Java bytecode. This Java bytecode is converted to executable instruction with the respective platform's JVM. This JVM is machine dependent. Depending upon the platform, JVM will be there inside the machine. That JVM converts your .class file or Java bytecode into executable instruction with respect to the platform. And finally, we will be getting the output after this. So to compile Java program, we have to set a path. Since I am not using IDE like Eclipse or NetBeans or IntelliJ, I am going to use command prompt for compiling and executing or running my Java program. We will be setting a path in two way. One is temporary path. You can open a command prompt, there you can set a path. In another way, by using environmental variable also you can set a path. The first method we will see the temporary method for to compile Java program. We have to set the JDK path or JRE path. Here we are not using IDE like Eclipse and NetBeans etc. There are two possible methods are there for setting a path. First method is setting a temporary path in Windows. Second method is setting a permanent path in Windows. First we will see the setting a temporary path in Windows. Just to follow the steps to set a temporary path of Java. Open a command prompt. Copy the path of Java JDK bin directory from your computer. For that you have to open a computer, go to C drive, there you find program files. Inside the program files you will be having Java folder. Inside Java folder you might be having JDK folder, JDK 1.6 or 1.7 or 1.8 or whatever it is. Inside JDK 1.x folder, open, you can find number of folders will be there. There you might find bin folder. You inside the bin will be having number of tools. So you copy the path up to bin from your folder explorer. From an address bar, c:/program file /java/jdk 1.7/bin. Up to that you just copy the path. That is the path of Java, Java C and all those tools available in that bin. So you copy that path and open a command prompt where you are having your Java file. For example, if you are having a Java file in D drive, open a D drive in a command prompt, and there you are having, assuming that there you are having your Java file, type like this: set space path is equal to, you paste your path which is copied from your address bar. That is set space path in a command prompt where you are having your Java file, set space path equal to, and paste the path where you copied from the address bar. That is example C program file Java JDK 1.8 some version up to bin. So this is the method of temporary path can be set in Windows. Once you close the command prompt, this path will be void. That is what the temporary method. We'll see another method, a permanent method for setting a path in Windows. So navigate as follows: open up my computer, right click and select the properties and go to advanced system settings. There select the advanced tab, and now you can see select environmental variables, click new tab of user variable. You will be having user variable and system variable, and open in the user variable in the top, and then type the variable name as path and variable value. You will be having two text boxes. First one is variable name. Inside the text box you type as a path, and in second text box will be variable value. There you copy your copied path, right, from C colon program files Java JDK up to bin. You copy this, paste this path in the value place. So in a user variable you will be having two text boxes. One is variable name, second one is variable value. In variable name give type as path. In variable value paste this address up to bin. Then give OK. You will be, you might have you have been set a path permanently for your computer, which means you are telling your computer that in this location you are having your JDK folder or bin folder. You will be having all the tools. Anywhere in your computer you can open in command prompt. You can compile and run the Java program. Now let's see a simple example to compile a Java program. Open any text editor and type your code. Save your file name .java. Preferably the file name is going to be your class name where you are having your main method. You will be having number of classes. So for simple programs we will be having only one class and only one method, only one main method. So where you are having your main method, that class name should be your file name. Have this thumb rule. I'll tell you later why we are having like this. So take your class name as your file name, save it as .java in any folder which you wanted to have. For example, in a D drive you are saving your file name .java. Open a command prompt, navigate to Java file location, assuming that you are having a Java file in D drive. So open a command prompt, type D colon slash. You will be open a command prompt in a D drive, and there assuming that you have been set a path in a permanent method, environmental variable method. So now you can type type like this: javac space your file name .java, which means javac is a javac compiler tool space your file name which you given over there .java. So if your file name .java doesn't have any compile time error, or it doesn't have any error, means it will be compiled and class file will be created or bytecode will be created. Once after the bytecode, you can call the JVM for execute the bytecode or convert the bytecode into machine code. So to run Java program by using JVM, Java is a tool for execution. That is, it is a tool for calling JVM. Java space only file name, not .java. Java tool space Java space your file name. .java is not necessary. So Java interpreter or Java JVM will be executing your bytecode into machine code and creates the output. So this is how you can better you use the permanent method of setting a path, and then save your file Java file anywhere which you depending upon your wish. and go to the command prompt in the respective directory. Use javac filename.java for compilation. On successful compilation, class file will be created. You can check it in your folder, and thereafter java space file name, only file name, which is going to convert your bytecode into machine code, or java interpreter, which is executes your bytecode into machine code and will be getting the output. So this is my example program. I typed in a text editor notepad and saved as capital C sc.java. Assuming that I have this is my folder, oops 2021 awesome, that is my folder. I'm compiling by compiler javac, file name is capital C sc.java. On after this, if your code is not having any error or problem, you will be getting a prompt like this. Nothing will be there. It is displayed as it is, and thereafter you might have got the class file. After class file generation, to execute java space your file name, which is going to generate the output. This is the output I given over there, displaying the ID and the name. So this is how a simple Java file can be created, saved, a permanent path has been set, and I call the javac compiler for a compilation and Java interpreter for execution. So I think you got an idea of how to compile and execute Java file with the permanent method of path setting. For compilation, if you are having any problem, you can go for online compiler. So these are all some online compilers for no need setting a path and all. You just type your code, you can execute it. And so if someone wants to work with IDE, integrated development environments, these are all some IDEs. With that IDE you can develop and test and run your Java programs. That's it. Thank you.